The vibe where the bells take the stage. New Orleans flavor with a modern day wave. It's real, it's raw, it's the place to be. Let the good times roll, come vibe with me. We're serving style stories and soulful grace. Every video's a journey, every bell's in a place. From the heart of the city with a whole lot of pride. This is where queens gather, so come take the ride. From the bayou skies to the jazzy streets, this is where the culture and connection meet. It's a world of love built with passion and dreams. Your family now, part of the team. MOCA's Nola bells where the queens unite. Serving southern charm with a touch of that spice. We're about that love, we're about that style. Come along for the ride and stay for a while. Oh, MOCA's Nola bells, it's the vibe for you. Tips to life's sweet glow. We're lifting up each other, letting confidence show. It's all about connection, it's all about you. Bringing Nola love in everything we do. Pour your heart into the dream you see. This is where you shine, this is where you're free. We're building something bigger where every bell excels. And it all begins here at Nola Bells. MOCA's Nola bells where the queens unite. Serving southern charm with a touch of that spice. We're about that love, we're about that style. Come along for the ride and stay for a while. Oh, MOCA's Nola bells, it's the vibe for you. Pour your heart into the dream you see. This is where you shine, this is where you're free. We're building something bigger where every bell excels. And it all begins here at Nola Bells. MOCA's Nola bells where the queens unite. Serving southern charm with a touch of that spice. We're about that love, we're about that style. Come along for the ride, stay for a while. Oh, MOCA's Nola bells, it's the vibe for you. Grab your seat, let the magic flow. We're writing new stories, letting every bell grow. Welcome to the fam where the magic dwells. It's your time to shine at MOCA's Nola bells. Again, it's love, it's family, let the fun begin.
We're here to connect, bring joy to your day. Style, soul, and stories in a unique way. From New Orleans roots to the world we inspire. Every click, every view takes us higher and higher. This is your space where you can feel free. A community built with authenticity. So grab your coffee, hit play and unwind. Your seat at the table is one of a kind.
Like, comment, subscribe. It's your time to shine. Be part of the family, one of a kind. Whether it's your first time or you've been here before, we've got so much love waiting for you and more. MOCA's Nola bells, where the queens unite. Serving southern charm with a touch of that spice. We're about that love, we're about that style. Come along for the ride and stay for a while. MOCA's Nola bells, it's the vibe for you.
If you're new, pull up, make yourself at home. This is where we vibe, where the bells have grown. And if you're returning, thanks for coming through. We wouldn't be here without queens like you. We're serving you content that uplifts and inspires. From beauty and life hacks to chasing desires. This is more than a channel, it's where magic begins. Together we rise, together we win.
Like, comment, subscribe. It's your time to shine. Be part of the family, one of a kind. Whether it's your first time or you've been here before, we've got so much love waiting for you and more. MOCA's Nola bells, where
Mocha's Nola bells, it's the vibe for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Every little click shows how much you care. We're building this space, making something divine. Welcome to the bells, you're already in line. So if you're new, welcome, glad you stopped by. And to the OG fam, you're the reason we fly. Hit that button, subscribe, and come back again. It's Mocha's Nola bells, where the magic begins.
Hello, everybody. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. We're halfway there. We're almost at the end of the week, guys. I hope you all had a wonderful day. If you didn't, shame on you. The weather here is beautiful, and I hope it was as beautiful where you are. I enjoyed my day. I took my day and I spent it outside getting my garden together. Well, my stuff together for my flower bed, rather. I enjoyed my day. But again, it's nice to see you all here. I'm happy to have you all here. I would not trade you guys. I'll say that every day. I would not trade you guys for nothing in the world. You guys are awesome. And you guys make me awesome. And for that, I say thank you. And I love you guys unconditionally. Shout out to my mods. Again, as I say, they're the best group of people on this side of YouTube. Shout out to you, my supporters. I love you guys. You guys rock. Y'all make it happen. Y'all make it happen. Look at Sister Fifi. Thank you, my love. Fifi sent me a super chat. I miss you, Mocha. Mods in chat. Love you guys, girl. We love you more. We love you more. Now let me do what I do. Let me do what I do. And speak to my people here. Because y'all know that's what we do. Y'all know exactly what we do up in here. Yo, bae, hit that door first. Hey, beautiful. Yo, bae, say, hey, Mocha, I miss you guys. And Lord, that close-up of Roxxy is cringe as fuck. And I'm definitely first today. And yes, you were first, baby. Girl, it's cringe on purpose. I did that purposely. We took the filters off. We put that monkey up there for what that monkey was. Yours truly, hey baby. Yours truly says, Mocha. Who is that bum bitch in the photo? Oh, never mind. That's Roxy's stank ass. Hey, Dr. J. Hey, baby. Hi, Christian. Christian says, Mocha, I hope your day has gone well. Can't wait to see you have on the gorilla looking side coat. Oh, girl. Y'all got some names for that heifer. Yours truly. Hi, Marie. Welcome, baby. Welcome. Hey, no nonsense. Hey, boo. Hey, Mocha Mods, members and chatters. pray all is well. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And we pray that all is well with you too, girl. Hey, Tammy. Welcome, boo. Hi, Malika. How are you, beautiful? Janet, hey, boo. Hey, Twitching. How are you, my girl? Hi, Jazzy. Welcome, my love. Welcome. Hey, Nature Lover. Welcome, boo. Hey, Laurie. Welcome. TW. Hey, girl. Hey, Nisha. Welcome, boo. Unavailable. Hi there. Welcome to the chat, my love. TW asks a question. She says, has anyone found the original posts by Shannon yet? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Hey, Kenya. Welcome, boo. Hey, Mel. How are you, sweetheart? Tell Bobby hello. Hey, Platt. Platt says, hey, Mocha Mods in chat. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Miss Bill. Miss Bill says she's driving. Be careful, sweetheart. Yours truly said, I like this song, Mocha. Yours truly, child. I'm hoping to get a few more that y'all gonna really enjoy. Hey, Gloria, how are you, my love? We got another Nisha here. Hey, Nisha Foster, welcome to the chat. Melinda, hey, baby, welcome. Look a red. Hey, girl, how are you? Hey, Mary. Mary says, hello, everyone. Hey, Mocha. Hey, girl. Hi, Valerie. How are you? Nisha says, nah, Mocha. Nah, Mocha. That picture of Roxy looking like Beatbox on the Ninja Turtles. Girl, I'm telling y'all that picture was intentional. Intentional. You hear me? Hey, Tanya. Welcome, boo. Hi, Michelle. Welcome, mama. Hi, Shay. Welcome to the chat, my love. Shay says, hey, Mocha and Chad, good evening. Hi, my love. How are you? Sister Rock, hey, boo. Good evening, family. Let's get into it. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Nene number 2. How are you, my love? Hi, Patricia. Hi, Marie. Welcome, boo. Chi Chi. Hey, baby. I can't stand no nonsense. No nonsense crazy. No nonsense said Willie's mom love engaging with you guys. And you know what, Willie's mom? Willie's mom, we love having you here, boo. Jazzy says the weather was nice in Indiana. Girl, the weather is beautiful here. Nene, my rider. Hey, baby. Hope you had a good day. Janet says, Roxy lied on Shannon because Roxy posted that. Those kids were taking my CPS and she knew she was lying. But to make her lie believable, she made that fake Shannon page saying the kids were taken. Janet is mad. Janet is mad. Hey, me, Mom. Hi, beautiful. No Nonsense says it was lovely in South Carolina as well. Gloria says a snowstorm is on the way here in Michigan. Oh my. Oh my. I'm over it. I am over that cold weather. I'm a Roxxy. Hey, mama. Nisha says we have wonderful minds and they're very respectful. Yes, we do, Nisha. We have wonderful mods here. Red says, MOCA, I tried to garden one time. I'm going to just keep my ass in the kitchen and buy my veggies by the pound. Girl, look, Red, all I do is plant flowers. All I do is plant flowers. I don't plant nothing else. Paula, hey, boo. She said, hello, everyone in traffic, listening again. Be careful, baby. Be careful. Yo, Bay said that picture scared the hell out of her. Intentional. Akeisha, welcome, boo. Mary said, happy Wednesday, y'all. NYC girl. NYC says, hey, MOCA boo. And chat, let's pop some ass tonight with the bulldog wide face hoe in the photo. NYC girl, pop your shit. Sierra, hey, mama. Hey, Deidre, how are you, boo? Hey, daughter. Daughter says, hello, MOCA Bella, moderators, and chat. Hope all is doing well. We back and ready to get into these lies, and more lies. Hashtag, where is Naziah? Yes, ma'am. Sabrina. Hey, my love. Sabrina says, hello, MOCA and family. Time change has me thrown off. Was sitting on a porch and jumped up saying time for MOCA. Girl, we appreciate you. We appreciate you being here, boo. Hey, Sassy. Welcome back, boo. I missed you last night. When I went back, I said, oh, Lord, Sassy was in the chat. And I don't even think I spoke to you. I miss you, boo. Hey, Melinda. Happy hump day to you too, boo. Tiffany S., welcome to the chat, my love. Yours truly says Shannon is hiding. Jennifer, hey, boo. Oh, Lord, Jennifer said tuning in from the blizzard. Rock says we're not falling for no more bananas in our tailpipes today. I got my eyes on the chat. Mel says we're doing well. Bobby said, hey. Hey, Bobby, hey. Alina, hey, baby. Hey, Jasmine. Jasmine says, hey, everyone. Hey, MOCA. Hope your day been well. Girl, it was great. It was great. I stayed all day outside. When I tell you all day, all day. Hey, Mika and little Nola Bell. How are you guys doing? Mika says she's in the ER listening from the bushes. Girl, in the ER. I hope everything is fine, Meek. Brown sugar. Hey, boo. Hey, Valerie. Valerie said Mocha has some great sounding music. Girl, I'm trying to get some more. Adjusted my crown. Hey, baby. Kimberly says, love you, Mocha. Love you more, girl. Love you more, Kimberly. Hey, Dale. Welcome, boo. Raven says I'm late, but hey, chatted Mocha Boo. Hey, boo. Patricia said it's too much going on in these YouTube streets, girl. Girl, it's a lot. It's a lot. Sometimes I have to just rewind. Rewind. Jazzy said your mods are fired. Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you, girl. Hey, Jazz. Welcome, mama. Everybody's giving shout out to the mods. My mods are awesome. Hey, Sherry. Welcome, boo. Sherry says, love everybody. Happy Wednesday. Yes, ma'am. Mina. Hey, boo. All right. I think I got everybody. Let me just double check because we don't miss. Sassy says, hey, Mocha. I didn't purposely leave you. A dick stole my purse and I had to shut everything down. So I will be coming back once I get my new cars. Girl, I'm sorry to hear that. People just don't respect people's shit these days. And that's sad. Hey, Rachel Mack, welcome, boo. Hey, Pookie Poo. Pookie Poo, your name just made me laugh. Your name just made me laugh, Pookie Poo. Because I thought about the Good Times series. When the man was singing to Florida and kept calling the Pookie Poo. That is the cutest. Tater, hey, boo. Hey, Carla, welcome, mama. Bertha, hey, my girl. Clutching my herringbone. Hey, boo. Jasmine said it's pollen here in Georgia about to take me out, girl. I struggled outside today. And that's probably why I'm sounding the way I'm sounding now. I struggled. Miss Oh, hey, baby, welcome. Let's see here. Raven said it was 70 in Ohio today. I got in a walk before work. Today was nice. Thank God for the sun. Justice for Nazaria. Yes, ma'am, Raven. Raven, it was beautiful today. We were in the 80s. It was awesome, girl. And it was so beautiful. I got up this morning. My goal was to go outside and work in my yard. So peaceful, so relaxing, so calming. I enjoyed that me time all day. I got lost in the time I was out there so long. No cap. Hey, baby, welcome back. Boo Banga. Oh, shit. Hey, Boo Banga, how are you? Boo Banger said, Philly in the building. Go Dirty Birds. No, they're not the Dirty Birds. They're just the birds. Sassy, crazy, and Sassy, that's not crazy. That's being careful. Sassy said, damn it. I forgot that I wasn't going to mention my location ever again. Hey, Dees. Welcome, boo. Melinda, she said, Mocha, the same thing happened to me. Stole my wallet. Man, I hate that for you guys. Raquel, hey, boo. Child, let's see. We should be at the bottom. We should be at the bottom. Jazz said, my husband got people from New Orleans. We need to pay it a visit. Girl, you would want to. Let me know when you're coming, Jazz. Shalana, hey, boo. Raven said, when I get my ass out of Ohio, I want a garden. I be at Peace Garden. You understand, girl? Nothing but peace. I am, damn it. I am who I say I am. I am says great day. Amazing womb man that carry the weight of the world and fight for all. I love y'all, Bells. Mocha, love you, gal. In chat, I am who I say I am. I love you more. Brown Sugar says she's shopping, y'all. No Cap says, I hope I'll be able to stay on. Thunderstorms is on the way. We're praying for you, baby, to be out of harm's way. Because there's nothing like being caught up in a thunderstorm. Nothing like it. Hey, terrific. Hey, boo. There go that mod with the blazing guns. Hey, baby. All right, guys. All right, guys. All right, guys. We're in this thing. And guys, before we do anything, again, I encourage you all to hit that like button, share. If you're not subscribed, please do so. And to engage with the chat, hit the emoji on the side. Show your girl some love. Let YouTube know that you appreciate what I do. And that way, I could remain in the algorithm, because YouTube got people all over the place. Some people you can't find. Some people you go to their chat there, but maybe 10, 15 people in there. I mean, that's because people can't find them. So be courteous. Be courteous to the host. If you're in the chat and you're enjoying the commentary and you're mingling with the family, the least you could do, you didn't bring no beer, you didn't bring no paper plates, but when you leave, you're going to leave with a covered plate. So if I'm going to give you something to leave with, the least you could do is give me something, being that you came in here empty damn handed. That's the least you could do. That's the least you could do. And that's all I ask, is that you hit that like button. Hit the like button. I don't ask for much. And for those of you that are not subscribed, please do so. Please do so, because your girl is on the road to 3K. And yes, I'm excited for 3K. Very excited. Every milestone means something to me, because I've not been on YouTube, 9 months now? So I'm very proud of how far I've come. So if you enjoy what I do, again, I'm going to reiterate, make sure you subscribe because we play no games here. None. We call a thing a thing. We call a thing a thing. Freaky Frog, welcome, boo. Welcome. Now, guys, Raven says, MOCA, what was crossing legs, also known as Natasha Roxxy, on last night? Shaking my head. Don't come in here with the devil energy, ho. Raven. She came in here with the devil energy. Right? But as fast as she came, Raven, she left with the foot in her ass. She didn't expect that. She just thought I was going to let her sit in my house and talk shit to me. Don't ever come in here disrespectful. Because you will never, ever, ever leave the same way you came. Hey, Queen Spirit, welcome, boo. Crossing legs. Needs to cross her legs somewhere else. Because the heat is here. And if you ain't ready for the heat, this ain't this ain't what you want. So guys, let's discuss some stuff. Now y'all know, just like I know, and we uncovered that last night. Shannon didn't write that. That ain't Shannon. Shannon done posted some other shit that looked like it's Shannon. But that right there was not Shannon. Sassy says, is it just me? But does Roxy look like the camel on a cigarette pack? The camel. At this point, y'all, Roxy needs to stop. Roxy really needs to stop. Roxy is disrespectful. Every damn thing that Roxy, whatever a damn name. Sabrina said, we're proud of you, MOCA. Thank you, my love. Everything that Roxy is doing, right? She's doing it to benefit. Hey, Drea, welcome, boo. Everything that Roxy is doing, Roxy is benefiting from it. And she's benefiting off of that baby. There is no way this should go on. No way. And at this point, Usher needs to stop smoking crack and get her shit together so she could have a mind. So she could have a mind to take care of business when it comes to Naziah. Hey, Dom, welcome, baby. Right now, in these streets, as we've always said, Naziah's own people failed her. And it shows. It shows. Here goes Roxy. Anything that looked like it could be a merch, she's putting that baby face on it. How? But yet they want to go around calling everybody else disrespectful. No, bitch. You're the disrespectful one. You're disrespectful. Because there's no way this should be going on. Y'all, we're going to say what we have to say. You made a big old hoorah when Toot decided she was going to do what she do. Y'all blew that shit up, being ugly about it, right? But how can you sit there and you be in a pot that's calling the kettle black? If it's not good for Toot, it shouldn't be good for you. The difference between you and Toot didn't ask nobody for a goddamn thing. But Roxy, you're taking everything. Everything. And you're playing on the heartstrings of very gullible people. You're playing on the heartstrings of people that don't know you, bitch, for the real bitch that you are. People don't know you're taking their money to afford your lifestyle. People are not aware that you're living off of their donations. You're going to concerts, front row seats. There's no way with your unemployed ass that Tommy can afford that. Tommy is an underpaid police officer. Nobody gives a shit about who you lay up with. Nobody gives a shit about what you married. But what I give a shit about is the fact that you're exploiting this child for your own personal gain. Now, if you really needed an income, go and ask your ex-husband to let you babysit your own fucking children and put them on a program, bitch, and get a monthly check. How do you sit here benefiting off of this baby, pretending you care, pretending you love her, pretending Naziah is your everything? How could you show face pretending with somebody else and you ain't got no care, concern, or nurture in your heart, in your body, bitch, for your own goddamn children? You're slime, Roxy. And you're a fraud. You're pathetic. You're showing face on the internet to everybody about what you're doing for Naziah. Right? Why didn't you put that same energy, bitch, into fighting for your own children? What mother comes out here and do what you do? Can't call you a mother, bitch, because you ain't got no children. You laid there, you pushed them out, and that's all. You have no children, bitch. You're a motherless hope. You do all of this shit on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. But the one question you can't answer is, where's that GoFundMe money? And all you telling the people is, y'all go see. I wish the fuck I would have you playing with my money, telling me I'm gonna see. You got to be dumb as hell to put money in your hands and not knowing where the hell that money going. It makes no sense, Roxy, and you should be ashamed of yourself. But it's hoes like you that ain't got no shameless. You're going to tell these people, they're going to see where the GoFundMe money goes when you show them. And then on top of that, you come in here, bitch. You come in here and you got nerve to tell these people that you are going to tell them everything they need to know when you do your docu-series. Girl, don't nobody give a shit about your life. Don't nobody give a shit about who the hell Roxy is. Because remember, bitch, ain't nobody knew you. Hell, Kenya didn't even know you. Kenya didn't want no parts of you, bitch. All because you married Tommy from Power. But y'all out here and y'all want to convince us that y'all good. No, you can't be. You can't be. How is it that you're going to be good and you want to call Kawana out talking about hide your shit? You should have made that shirt for yourself. Hide your shit. Because when people do the type of shit you doing, Roxy, and you throw other people's name in it, bitch, you talking about yourself. Because I'm going to remind you, ho, we don't give a goddamn what Kawana had going on in her life 10 years ago. Our concern is today. Our concern is the now. So whatever Kawana had going on 10 years ago, you think YouTube give a fuck? So the little bullshit that you doing, no ma'am, it's getting you nowhere. It's getting you nowhere, right? As sad as it is, and for those that don't want to understand, for those that don't want to see it, all of this shit is spilling over social media. Not because Naziah is missing. Not because Jernell and Kawana were the first to shine the light on it. It's nasty. It's ugly. It's treacherous in these streets. And they're making it all around Naziah. But they're failing to admit that the problem starts with Roxy. She's the one that put all of this shit out of here. But she's doing all of this shit to throw everybody off of her back. Because Roxy, what we want to know is where is Naziah? Because if you could go plant shoes and clothes that was never used into evidence, bitch. If you could go searching with Mimi, you know exactly where she is, bitch. You had all of that energy for Shannon. You wanted all the smoke. And then your big chest and your flaring nostrils turn into a kitty cat. when you got in that kitchen with Shannon, bitch, because then came the whispers. You ain't fooling nobody. So whatever it is that you didn't get in your upbringing, whoever it is that touched you along the way, little retarded girl, don't come to social media acting out. Take that shit to Kenya, because that's supposed to be your mom. Take it to her. You on social media being a goddamn disgrace. You are a separate entity from everybody. And I'm pretty sure Tommy mama, Tommy parents don't want shit to do with your black ass. Big lip, wide nostril bitch. You're destructive. You are a fucking problem. You really need to be evaluated, Roxy. You got more problems than you want to admit. And all of this is about Naziah and none about you. And all we want to know is, where's Naziah? That's all we want to know. You talking about Shannon withholding information. Nah, bitch, you withholding information because in order for you to say that Shannon is withholding information, all that means is Shannon done told you some shit that she's not yet said. So you're holding on to that same shit. Make it make sense, Roxy. Make it make sense. If I had nostrils and lips like yours, Roxy, I would sit my ass down, shut my mouth, and never say nothing. Jazz says it's pathetic. It's pathetic to benefit financially off of a dead person. She's low down to do something like that, Jazz. And you know what's really fucked up? She's family. She's family. But let it have been somebody in these YouTube streets do some shit like that. All of them would have had something to say. You would have had relatives come to the forefront that we never saw or heard of before. But it's okay for that nigga bitch to do it. Make this shit make sense to me. Make it make sense. For them to say Roxy is a relative that they didn't know. Roxy was somebody that they didn't too much fool with. Okay, I get that. Why y'all living your life like y'all scared of this big wide nostril bitch? Shut her down. It's simple. It's simple. And to allow her to continue doing it, it don't say much for the family. It's like y'all are okay with it. Y'all are okay with it. Tommy don't have the power. And Roxy don't have the legal right to do what the hell she's doing. She don't have the legal right. So if y'all really care about Naziah, I'm speaking to the other family members right now. Fuck Roxy, right? If y'all really care about Naziah, y'all would go just like y'all walked, searching, looking for Naziah. Go walk to them trap houses. Go find Usher. Clean Usher. Clean Usher up. Let Usher know. Let Usher know that this shit ain't right. Let Usher know she needs to be a voice for her daughter. She needs to be a voice for her daughter. Usher is sitting in a corner somewhere. Usher is allowing Roxy. I'm back. I know I disappeared right fast, y'all. Look, disappearing. That look. Let me tell y'all. No, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all when the live is over what's happening. Because they hate truth tellers. Truth tellers ruffle their feathers. And the glitch is not, an accident. The glitch is, hey, Cocoa Butter, welcome, sis. The glitch just now was not an accident. Truth tellers ruffle their feathers. I miss a whole bunch of comments because when it went out, everything went out. Everything went out. But it's because the truth is being revealed, y'all. The truth is being revealed and they don't like it. So since they don't like the truth being revealed, they take the punk road. They take the punk road. And the punk road is report, report, report. And I'll just keep coming back. I will just keep coming back and popping my shit and calling you out, Roxy, for who you are. Sassy says, better yet, what kind of cast would she have? If there are more ugly mushrats like them walking around, that's scary. 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 I am, my love. Thank you for the super stickers. That's scary. Nene said, y'all, I missed a whole lot of comments and I'm really sorry. I apologize for that. Was not my fault. Nene says, right, Fifi. And I need to understand that. I hear the sorry story. I'll be ready to hit a cash out. Undeserving ass, but they're undeserving. Undeserving. And Roxy, all we want to know is where's Naziah? Where's Naziah, Roxy? That's all we need to know. Rachel says Roxy was wrong for starting that GoFundMe and for taking those clothes to the woods near the Rouge River. Rachel, she's wrong. She's wrong. And what's really sad, Rachel, what makes it worse? She don't want to admit that she had a hand in it. She don't want to admit the part she played. When clearly we all see the part she played. The clothes were planted by Roxxy. The shoe those people didn't want to have no parts of were planted by Roxxy. So here it is, Roxxy deliberately tampering with evidence. Roxxy deliberately doing the unthinkable. Remember, I'm trying to put my family back together. Imagine that. And the only reason she's fighting so hard. Thank you, Sister Fee. The only reason she's fighting so hard in the name of putting her family back together. Because if Shannon goes down, Roxxy going with her. Roxxy was part of it. I don't give a damn. She was a part of it. Thank you, Nee. Nee said, wash your ass, Roxxy. Where that baby, huh? There it is. There it is. If Shannon goes down, Roxxy's going with her. And that's exactly why Roxxy, thankful, welcome to the channel, my baby. She says, I'm new to your channel. Love your channel, MOCA and mods. You're rocking. Bless y'all. Thank you, my love. Let me tell you, if nobody else knows, I'm going to make you aware. Roxxy has been here the entire time playing the hide and seek game. When Roxxy told y'all she was in Texas, to my understanding, Roxxy was already in Detroit. So everything that took place, y'all, Roxxy was right there. Right there. But yet, she don't want to tell us where's Naziah. Roxxy, you got the right one today, bitch. Karen says Roxxy's slogan should read buyers beware. Fake news. At least if they continue to invest, that's on them. Give them a warning label. Karen. She ain't that person. She ain't built like that. Roxxy is corrupt. Roxxy is the spawn of Satan. And she has a mental block. Looking at Roxxy on TikTok, looking at Roxxy on Facebook, Roxxy has the mentality, and this is why I don't understand the people that's following her and the people that's supporting her. Roxxy has the mentality of a 10-year-old who comes out here taunting. Now, the other day she was taunting Kawana like she was 7. Shit. Jazz says Ving Rhames can't help it. She craves the attention instead of keeping it on Naziah. We out here, content creators, strangers, supporters, strangers, loving on this baby, wishing for the best for this baby, up all night spreading awareness for this baby and her own family making it about themselves. They're coming out here giving us their garbage. We're not interested in y'all garbage. Y'all have been nasty people from the jump. Y'all have been nasty from day one. So if y'all didn't work that out then, don't bring that shit to us now, because we're not interested. Because it's all about Naziah. I don't give a damn who touched who ate who licked who. I don't care about that. Nene says baby girl brother didn't even know Roxy. I heard him say he didn't. Barry says he did not know who a Roxy was. I am says that's true. We knew the story. However, when she ran up on him, then now we are at the space and time. Exactly. She's fake. She's fake. Laurie says, I think the donators saw Naziah's name and just donated, not realizing where the money was really going. Laurie, I agree with that. I agree with that, Laurie. These people are pouring out their money from the kindness of their hearts in the name of Naziah. Little do they know they're supporting a nigga bitch with their money. No way. No way. Christian says between her and her mama, can't get on the same page, lying on themselves through each other. Christian, hopping on people's perils. They need to let it go. They need to let it go. And you know what's really sad? Naziah is missing, poor baby. She's missing. And we understand Naziah was failed in life. She was failed while she was under Annette's roof. That was clear. That was evident. Right? Naziah is missing today. And Naziah is still being failed. And we as a people can sit here every day professing our love for a little girl that we none knew but grew to know and love through the situation and the circumstances. And the people that knew her best don't give a damn. Make it make sense. Nene number 2 says MOCA getting Roxy all the way together. And they don't like it. They don't like it, Nene number 2. They don't like it. Rock said her dumb attention-seeking ass go end up locked up. Rock, that's the next step for her. That's the next step for her. Patricia says, yep, she definitely has unresolved issues. Patricia, it shows. Clear as day. Clear as day. Roxy is fighting demons, right? Something that happened in Roxy's life long before this. And here comes Roxy. Roxy is ranting and raving and deflecting all at the same time. Lachelle, welcome to the channel, baby. Roxy is deflecting, don't want to own her position, but yet she's using a childlike mentality and throwing everybody else under the bus. But she's attempting, should I say, to throw everybody else under the bus on a bunch of damn lies. Because it's proven Roxxy's a liar. Roxxy's a manipulator. Roxxy's a con artist. And for those of you that continue to follow that Grinch, you deserve it. You deserve it. Jazz says, I wonder what that man did with baby girl. This is tragic. It's been a year and still no sign. Jazz, you're asking what that man did. I'm going to give you my humble opinion on that. I'm going to give you my humble opinion on that. Right? Dre, I thank you for the cash app, mama. Okay, Jazz, here's my perspective. Jazz, you asked, I wonder what that man did with baby girl. Okay? Jazz, all Jarvis did, I'm going to tell you, all what Jarvis did was this. Jarvis helped them dispose of Naziah. But did Jarvis do anything foul to Naziah? No. No. And I'm going to tell you why I feel this way. And we all can agree to disagree. And that's what I love so much about my chat. Because everybody has an opinion. And all opinions are respected. All opinions are welcome. Whether it's mine, yours, whoever. We don't do shit like this. So my opinion is this. Jarvis, as sick as it may sound, and I want y'all to follow me close, as sick as it may sound, Jarvis, Naziah had a special place in Jarvis' life. Don't it sound sick? Jarvis is the peddler. Jarvis likes children. Jarvis was sick of Shannon. Shannon was a breeder for Jarvis. Shannon was breeding children for Jarvis to raise for Jarvis to do what he do. And she didn't realize that. They introduced Naziah to Jarvis. Jarvis, follow me close. Naziah was at that age where Jarvis could have groomed Naziah to be everything he wanted her to be. He had no reason to unalive her. That was not Jarvis' first rodeo with Naziah being pregnant. Naziah was pregnant prior to this. MOCA, how you know that? Because her family talked too much. They put it out here, and if you're not smart enough to pick it up and put it in your back pocket, you're lost. So I'm going to say it again. Jarvis enjoys playing with children. And Naziah was a child. Naziah had everything that Jarvis wanted, needed, and desired. Why would he unalive her? Want to talk about who did it? Again, my opinion. Shannon. Shannon. Shannon did it. Annette and Marquita knew about it. And because Jarvis was the person that he was, with the charges that he already had, they inserted Jarvis in it. Because if shit went down, Jarvis was going to get charged because Jarvis already had a rap sheet long as my arm for playing with children. And they thought they were smart. So that's my take on that. That's my take on that. And what we don't know, let me tell you, we know what we know, right? But what we don't know is going to shock us all because some more shit definitely going to come out. Dee says she lying and talking to Shannon. Dee's. She never stopped talking to Shannon. That was the game she was playing. Because Roxy was on both sides of the fence. That was the game she was playing. Roxy never stopped talking to Shannon. Karen says Roxy don't know any more than we do. That's why she making up shit. Karen, don't you believe that? And I'm here to tell you, Karen. Hey, Wendy, welcome, mama. Karen, I'm here to tell you, sweetheart. Don't you ever believe that Roxy don't know. Roxy knows. Nene says Shannon told her, and she inserting herself in it. But how can she sell socks and things? It's a different type of low. A different type of low, and that's facts. And that's facts, Nee. Your base says MOCA. Talk that talk all straight. Facts. That's all I got. That's all I got. Rock says right. Like Nazaria is a lost pet or something. Selling socks while a child is missing is all the way fucked up. But she don't see it. She don't see it. That wide-nosed, possum face, humpback looking girl. Cassandra says, thank you, MOCA, for speaking out and letting Roxy know we know the real her. God sees all. Remember, the person she making money off of is a child. Everyone around her feel Cassandra. Everybody failed that baby. I don't give a damn. If you were in that child's life, right? You around this baby. Not necessarily to say around her, but you know her living conditions. You know who she's being raised by. You know Annette is a madam. You know Annette is a party girl. You know Annette services pimps. You know Annette have people like Jarvis, King, Frank, Eric Gamble, her husband Charles, the man before that. every man that Annette has dealt with got a record of being a pedo. So family members, answer me this. If y'all know that every man that ran through Annette house was a pedo, why? Why didn't y'all go and start putting shit into place long before now to get those children out of there? Because none of those children were safe. Especially if you knew the back history of the people that she played with. So again, I'm not gonna retract what I said. Not gonna retract it. Simply because y'all all knew. Y'all all knew, and I understand that y'all have your own lives. I understand that y'all have your own families. I understand, and I respect all of that. All of that I truly respect. But if you didn't have time then, if you didn't have time back then, when those children were in imminent danger, why make time now? Every fucking body want to be seen. Huh? It's too late. It's too late. Cocoa Butter, thank you, sister. Lauren said Roxy saw dollar signs and she's fascinated by the dollar signs. And that same money and that slow ass mentality that Roxy has is going to get her where she don't want to be. Valerie said Shannon and her twin was seen at the bowling alley laughing their ass off. I heard about it. But listen, they may have been at the bowling alley, right? They may have been at the bowling alley. Shannon already knows her fate. Shannon already knows her fate, right? So Shannon is living her best life. Shannon is enjoying every little bit of freedom that she knows she got left. I don't fault her for going bowling. I don't. But in the meanwhile, the whole family fucked up. Karen said Roxy thought Toot was going to get more fans than her. She worried about clout, not Naziah. Because as soon as Toot stood up with the plan, here come drop lip Roxy. They're all over the place. They're all over the place. Terrific, them nostrils, you could drive a semi through that. Nene says, Rock, I can't believe it. I didn't see it because I stay away from the evilness. It's hard to fathom. There are such rotten pieces of hog. Damn, Nene call them hog shit. Now that's some stank shit. And that's what it was, Lori. The turtles was messing with the live. Jazz said Usher's gonna let it burn to that pipe. Usher needs to stand up. Usher needs to stop and realize she gave birth to those two children. Usher, because of being a poor ass mama, you lost one. You lost one. Now that should have been enough for you to want to get your shit together, Usher, and save the other one and find justice for the first one you lost. Ma'am, sir, mister. And you better know it, Cassandra, that glitch was not going to stop the truth. And that's their problem. Miss Bill says, I'm home now. Hey, Roxy. Here, kitty, kitty. Roof, girl, you crazy. Pookie Poo says, Annette is the only one who could put a stop to Roxy Rockhead making money off this baby because she has custody and legal guardian. It's ridiculous. Pookie Poo. Pookie Poo. You just said a word. Now, Annette planning church. She Christian. She this. She that. Tell me why Annette is okay with Roxy doing what she's doing. Because they're all in it. They're all in it together, Pookie Poo. And when you find out, when all of this shit is over, when it comes to a head, cause don't ever think all of them witnesses ain't gonna tell some real shit. And they all gonna be implicated. Just hang tight and wait for it. Cocoa Butter says, I hope whoever spent that money has nothing but hardships. She's having hardships now. But she's out here pretending. That's right, Cocoa Butter. A lie don't give a damn who tell it. Jazz says from the text messages, it seems like Shannon and Roxy talk regular over the phone. So yeah, they did. Roxy never stopped communicating. Never stopped communicating with Shannon. I promise you that. Tammy says, I can't still understand how her clothes changed from the video that showed on the camera getting off the bus. Tammy, it was a setup. It was, Tammy, these people's trash. And if we discover nothing else, these people are trash. Nature Lover says, MOCA, do you think they both will be called to testify in October during the trial? Who are you talking about, Nature Lover? Because Roxy damn sure ain't testifying. She ain't gonna testify. Roxy made the social media people believe she found the shoes and she found the clothes. So if Roxy truly found the clothes and the shoes, why was Roxy not sitting her big wide ass nose, greasy lip ass up there for the preliminary? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Sherry says go be a mistrial while she doing all that bullshit because I saw some more of the court that's not really out on the internet. Oh, hey Nikki. Oh yeah, we on Roxy Oxy head, baby. We on that ass tonight. Laurie says I don't understand Jarvis though, because I would have been snitched and had them arrested. Laurie, shit like this. Let me just say this. With the charges that he would be looking at, right? That he's facing. Shit like this, you got to be strategic. You got to be strategic. You just can't go throwing all your ducks out there. Jarvis knows exactly what he's doing. I know Jarvis knows exactly what he's doing. Jennifer said, where the foster kids Annette had? Are those Roxy's kids? Did Roxy lose her kids? Jennifer, Jennifer, Jennifer. I love you guys up in here. Why MOCA loves y'all so much? Because y'all think just like MOCA, right? Who knows if those two foster kids Annette have is not Roxy's kids? Who knows? Jennifer, this is something for us to look at. And it might make sense after a while. It just might. Cocoa butter, she in the bushes. Definitely. Hey, Antoinette, welcome, boo. Miss Ebony, hey, baby. Nene says, nature love, I don't think Roxy will be called. She inserted herself. Detroit Police Department told her she's in the way. Cassandra says, Roxy, know her ass is going down. That's why she's making posts like she's Shannon. And that's sad, very unfortunate. Nikki, hey, my girl. Tiffany, welcome, boo. Sherry says she claimed she was a CO at the jail. That's what she said. And that's how she know Jarvis not getting beat up in there. She gossiping to the CO in jail. Sherry, that part right there, Roxy don't know shit. Tracy, welcome, mama. Roxy don't know shit. Sassy says, Nene, I agree. Roxy fucked up way too much to be anybody's witness. That's right. That's exactly right. Tammy said, Roxy, because we know you're in the bushes. You can't come in here tonight and cross your legs, bitch. But you're in the bushes, right? And Tammy want to know, where's Naziah? Feel free to drop in the chat, Roxy, and tell us where's Naziah. Because that's all we want to know. None of this other dumb shit matters. But where is Naziah? And we all can go on with our lives just as soon as that innocent baby is properly rested. And I can't even say it that way because we don't know if she's alive and we don't know if she's unalive. But either way, all we know is tell us where she's at. Hey, Alabama Power. Alabama Power says, Roxy said she and Shannon didn't talk about Naziah. But hours later, she and Mark D shut everything down. Alabama Power girl, tell the truth and shame the devil. Because that's just what the whole said. That's just what she said. So make that make sense. Roxy with your lying ass. You thought you and the frog was going to run this shit. That's what y'all thought. Journell had a conversation with that bug-eye ass man. And you had to interfere in that. He latched on to you Because he thought he was going to get kept. And he had no idea that you a liquor. He had no idea at the time that you, Roxy, was Marvin C's little sister. So you played with that man's feelings. You played with that man's emotions. You used Mark D till you couldn't use him no more. And when you felt you got everything you needed from him, then you told him you had a wife. And it fucked him up. It fucked him up. Because he had invested all his lives. And you got him out here looking stupid. And now it's hard for him to even show face. Because prior to Mark D running into you, little girl, Mark D was doing just fine. Roxy ruined lives. Admit it. Admit it. Cocoa Butter says, I refuse to watch Roxy. I'd rather bite my goddamn Cocoa Butter. Cocoa Butter says, I'd rather bite my toenails. She's not good for nobody. She's not good for nobody. Before Mark D met Roxy, Mark D would come online. Chat would be full of people. Drinking out the bottle and smoking this shit and them big eyes rolling everywhere. Roxy came along and ruined it. Made a complete fool out of Mark D. And now he's struggling to get back to where he should be. Patricia says Roxy's a pygmy bitch. That too. Yo Bay says, I believe Roxy can't do nothing with Kawana in real life. That scream got Roxy gangster, acting wild till she gets touched. Yo Bay, I've been saying that. I've been saying that. She talk all that shit behind the screen. Right after Toot mentioned the memorial, right? It's a jealous bitch. Now, if you want anybody to see what you're doing with the GoFundMe money, when you did that balloon release recently, bitch, you should have used the GoFundMe money and bought all the balloons. Roxy, for the people that didn't bring balloons to the release, and we didn't see Usher at the release, y'all. For the people that bought their own balloons to the release, that was fine. To the people that didn't bring balloons to the release, Reba, hey sister. So tell me why Roxy was selling balloons at the balloon release if her heart was really into Desire. Tell me why people donated food and drinks to the balloon release and Roxy was selling them. I couldn't have been the person that donated a damn thing, because I'd have been out there flipping tables and flipping Roxy at the same time. I am says, love on and be understanding. Not saying we talking bullshit or taking bullshit. However, wound man carry all. Therefore, we just extend a hand and say, hi, I'm here. Act two do bestowed to carry you over. I hear you. I hear you. Everything with Roxy is a money grab. You at a memorial, but you're selling shit. Still. Gloria says that family failed Desire in life and now in her death. So sad. And what makes it even more strange, what makes it more sadder, is that everybody pretty much has the same view of this family. So everybody can't be lying. Everybody ain't lying. And we talk what we see. You put it out here. Cassandra said, Roxy is so jealous of Kawana and Janelle, it's driving her crazy. I believe that if you saw that, if you would have saw that 10-year-old dance she was doing in that kitchen, that bitch need an evaluation. Something is wrong with her. Her docu-series is being done because Kawana and Janelle are doing a special with Detroit Channel 7 News tomorrow. Wow. 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 I didn't know that. I'm going to have to tune in. Wow. Alabama Power says, but Roxy said that she called Vari to verify that it was Nazaya's shoe. When did they get acquainted? Never. Never. She lied. She lied. But now I'm going to have to, and it may not air tomorrow because they're doing it with Channel 7 News. So we're going to have to probably wait on that. Hey, Mariah. Pookie says, Roxy Rockhead. Where's Nazaya and the Cash App money? Next for sacrifices. Hey, my love. Yes, thankful. Yes. Thankful says, Nazaya, we love you, baby girl. We do. And everything that we do and everything that we say is for Nazaya. Because we are her voice now. All the people that failed her, all 13 years of her being here on this earth, they failed her. So we, the people, is Nazaya's voice. Jazz says her father should have been trying to get in contact with her, especially if he knew the mother had a history of addiction. Help your child. Don't wait until it's too late, Jazz. He was too busy trying to protect his wife. He ain't shit either, and he's dead and gone. He wasn't shit then. Look at my sister. Look at my sister. Keep exposing these hoes, sister. Love you, sister. Did them people tell you they was going to release you today? I hope they did. I hope they did. My sister said, keep exposing these hoes. And I will. You gotta know it. But that daddy, let's talk about our daddy. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Sister coming home tomorrow. Girl, I'm so happy. And I know you are too. The daddy wasn't shit. He could have done more. He failed her. And then he came out here looking for sympathy. And his last words that we heard was, I'm out here looking for my baby girl. And all I have is 5% oxygen in my 5% oxygen. That's what he said. Don't y'all know? God gave him them 5%. God supplied his ass with 5% so he could tell the world how no good he was. God gave him those 5% so he could tell the world how neglectful he was. God gave him those 5% to show us he was never shit. And after he exposed himself, after he told us he was a piece of shit, after he told us that he failed Naziah from birth, God pulled a plug. You did what you had to do. You done said what I wanted you to say. Now there's no more use for you because your child suffered in the hands with a bunch of monsters, and you would go there to visit and you did nothing about it. So there's no room here for you. And that was the end of his story. Nene says, Karen, Roxy grew up around nasty Eric. I'm sure he touched her. I think that's her daddy, Nene. I could be wrong. Look at Eric and look at Roxy. When we were on Eric's ass, 2 people, y'all, came out here swinging, defending the shit out of Eric. And the 2 people that defended Eric was Kenya and Roxy. So in MOCA's opinion, Eric Gamble is Roxy's goddamn daddy. Christian said this is her game. Get everyone to talk all around the one important person, Naziah. Then keep saying everyone lose focus on what's important. No, bitch, you forgot. Roxy is needy, self-centered, dramatic, and a childish ass dysfunctional monster. That's exactly who she is. Tanya says what is really sad. This sick family walking around here living life without a care in the world. And this baby is still missing. This shit makes me so mad. Tanya, we done grew a deep level of love and respect for Naziah. Our hearts cry, Naziah. Right? And it seems that we all have adopted Naziah. Our hearts is Naziah. And her people, those that call themselves family. And I'm not going to say all, but she's been failed. She's been failed. Bertha says, tell you what, Roxy. And I know you're in the bushes, Roxy, listen up. Bertha said, and this ain't her first time saying it. This is not her first time saying it. Bertha said, tell you what, I offered you $1,000 to tell us where that baby is. However, If I donated 1/4 to you, Roxy, we would have a big problem. All y'all bitches stand in line. Bertha, sister girl, I'm with you. I'm with you. Sister girl. Ah. Lachelle says, I'm from Detroit and the police are full of shit. I could imagine. I could imagine. Cassandra says, Mocha, Bertha from Louisiana. I know that's right, sister. So look, we know what we do. Shit. Cassandra says, hey, Mocha, they need to have you come to Detroit and speak for Naziah. She needs to tell her essay story that happened to her in Annette's house. You understand? Shit. Exactly, Rock. They're all carrying on like an entire human has not yet disappeared. I don't understand this shit. Patricia says every family has issues, but don't air them out publicly and expect people not to react. Where is that baby girl? And that's all we want to know. Again, like I said, we didn't come out here airing y'all dirty drawers. And I want y'all to understand this. We did not come out here airing y'all dirty drawers. You hoes took it upon yourself to come out here and pull your drawers down. And because you pulled them down, now we all in your ass. And it ain't our fault. Queen Spirit says Roxy's mad. And she is. Queen Spirit says Roxy is a nigga bitch. She also said Roxy ruins lives. And she's all of that. Hey, go get her. Welcome, boo. Ocean waves. Hey, baby. Karen says, Mocha, I agree with your opinion 100% about Jarvis' involvement in this horrible situation. Karen, it could be no other way, babe. Could be no other way. Jarvis likes cat. Jarvis likes cooch. Jarvis likes little girls. Jarvis likes to fuck. Jarvis is not a killer. I want everybody to remember that. Jarvis is who the hell he is. But one thing we know, that good hair rotten teeth son of a bitch ain't no killer. Queen Spirit says, Cocoa Butter said this. Rox is the epitome of bottom of the bucket. Some black, sticky, gooey shit that smells funny. That's her. Nene says Eric was doing baby girl first. Jarvis came afterwards and fell in love with that baby girl. Nee. Jarvis had her first. Jarvis had her first because at 2 years old, she was living with Shannon. So, Nikki says, Jazz, Seemed like since he cheated on his wife, he allowed Annette to convince him to cut any ties with his child, but support her financially. That part. You done cut ties. You done cut ties. But yet you still going to fix shit in Annette's house. Yet you still going to give child support money that you called it. Mister, you ain't left away from here fast enough. Sherry says ain't none of the texts Jarvis wrote was aggressive to baby girl or none of that. He loved that baby girl. It was a sick kind of love, but he did. He did. Hey, oh, Inara, welcome. Sassy says, I stay 10 toes down with you on that MOCA. He definitely a sick son of a bitch, but I don't believe he offed her. That's right. Thank you for that super chat, Tanya. Tanya said, where's Naziah? Justice for Naziah. And that's what we want to know. Where's Naziah? This is all disgusting. It's horrific. It's everything that's not normal. Rock said he was in a relationship with that little girl. He didn't hurt her. I think he helped out Rock. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. And I've been believing this from day one. When the story came out, and especially when I saw the text. And after the text, I went to her Instagram and her TikTok, and I saw the way she expressed herself. She 100% felt a certain type of way about him because she knew he felt a certain type of way about her. Jennifer says, I strongly feel he didn't have any feelings for Naziah. He just knew how to manipulate her to be able to traffic and pimp her. He was pumping her, I believe. I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion. Now, when you say trafficking her, that part, totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Because when all this shit comes out, we go find out that King played with Naziah too. Yours truly said Shannon is a low self-esteem big bitch. She needs to be charged with something. Her internet, yours truly is coming. It's coming. Sherry said she did realize that she let him do that to baby girl because Shannon just wanted to keep dude around, and that's the thing. Yeah, she wanted him. Nene says, MOCA, you may have a great point. Why unalive her for being pregnant when it happened before and they took care of it? Nene, that part, boo. Tammy says on Miss Parker chat, she was saying that Zaya was pregnant before. Okay? I get that. And I'm going to make an announcement after I highlight your comment. I love all content creators. I really do. I really do. But we're going to keep it respectable, and we're going to keep it cute. We can say what we heard. We can say what we seen. We can say all of that. But we're not going to say where we saw it. It's disrespectful to put other content creators' names in other content creators' chats. And I know you probably didn't mean no harm by it, but that's not what we could do. Platt said he was in love with her. Platt, I believe that. Queen Spirit said his story gets worse every day. Queen Spirit, you better know it. You better know it. Debbie says Jarvis was proud of Naziah. Reason he paraded her around. She was his eye candy. Debbie, in such a sick way. In such a sick way. As sad as it sounds, Debbie, you're right. And he was sick. He was sick. Rock said him probably is mad at the people who did hurt her. So now Shannon putting him on child support because they're beefing now. My theory. Yes, yes, yes. Who goes put child support on a man the day after your niece goes missing? Make that make sense. Because right now, 1 + 1 ain't 2. Jazz said that makes sense, Mocha. This case is, girl, is going to get deep, Jazz. Just hang tight. Just hang tight. Yours truly said Jarvis is going to tell it all. On you, Shannon. Wait for it. Yours truly, he's going to tell. He's going to tell. Alabama Power says, I think something went wrong with the abortion at that hotel, and he had to call Shannon. Alabama Power. Let me say this. You see this shit here? And like I said, everybody got opinions. I respect everybody's opinion. Alabama Power says, I think something went wrong with that abortion at the hotel, and he had to call Shannon. This is my theory. That nasty ass motel was a trick motel, right? The word is they saw Naziah go in with Jarvis, but they never saw her come out. That right there is very questionable. Very questionable. Because if y'all saw him come out, they didn't say they didn't say they saw him come out with a bag. They didn't say they saw him come out with anything that could have possibly had Naziah's body in it, right? That has never been revealed. Never. So on that, Alabama Power, let me say this. Naziah started having complications at that school. Naziah started having complications at that school when she was laying on that floor. And that was complications from consuming antifreeze, right? Now we're going to keep it a buck and keep it real and, just keep thinking. Because that's what we're here for. We all put our thoughts together. We all put, our theories together. I believe, like Sassy and Imperfect was saying, Shannon, being that Naziah resided in the house with them, Shannon was feeding antifreeze to that baby. Shannon was giving that baby antifreeze in her food and in her drink. Because nobody else was that close to Naziah in order to do that. Shannon got the antifreeze from Jarvis. Now that factual. So that's where Shannon played her part. Right? And then the word on the curb is Naziah went to the hotel. Naziah never went to the hotel. Never. Now let's get this right. Naziah never went to that hotel. Naziah rode around with Jarvis and King up until it was time for King to go home because his ass was on the tether. After Naziah rode around with King and Jarvis, Naziah, hope y'all listening, Jarvis dropped Naziah back to her next house. So we about to throw this hotel theory clean out the window. Listen up. Jarvis, the same day, same night, declared Naziah came up missing. Naziah hung out with Jarvis and King all day. Jarvis probably got a little bit from Naziah after King left the shop. Jarvis and Naziah did what they do at the shop, right? After Jarvis got the little bit that he needed from Naziah, Jarvis took Naziah back to her next house. Follow me and follow me well. Y'all remember Shannon claimed she texted Jarvis to tell Jarvis Naziah wasn't home. Jarvis' only response was, oh. So at that time, Jarvis took Naziah back to Annette's house. Naziah gets back to Annette's house. Shannon was furious. Mind you, Naziah is pregnant and she's showing. Naziah and Shannon got into a fight. Shannon beat the shit out of Naziah. That ain't her first time putting her hands on that baby. Ain't her first time putting her hands on that baby. Because if y'all look in the picture where Naziah is saying hi and bye at the same time, Naziah got black eyes. All right. So whatever tragedy happened, it happened in Annette's house. It happened in Annette's house. And after it happened in Annette's house, Jarvis was not there. So Annette and Shannon, possibly Roxxy, took that baby's body. And she probably wasn't even undone yet. They put her in a net van. And they drove her to Jarvis' shop. And it all went downhill once it got to Jarvis' shop. She never made it to a hotel. And if you don't believe it didn't go down at Annette's house, ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself these questions. Why? Why? Why did Annette get a new van? Why did Annette get a new van? After the disappearance of Naziah. And Kenya helped her get a new van. Why did the house mysteriously burn down after the disappearance of Naziah? Make it make some sense. Make it make some sense. And that's all. And that's all. Just that little bit that I just gave you should be enough to let you know. Of course, guys, and I have it in my disclaimer. I have it in my description. Everything that I say here is allegedly and in my opinion. So I don't have to keep screaming that on the channel every time I speak, because I put it where it needs to be put. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to brush nothing to the side when it comes to these people, because I know what kind of people, low-life, classless people I'm dealing with. So, these people don't want to play with me. They don't. Jennifer said pimps act possessive and pretend to care for prostitutes too. But I think it was just part of the game. And I believe he had a messing with King, another growing by your suit. Jennifer, I agree. Jennifer, baby, I agree. Sabrina said, yep, he's sick. But he loved her in his sick mind. Facts. Nene says, I think Jarvis didn't want the world to know he was SAing her. So Shannon said, I would take care of it, baby. Give her too much antifreeze. Possibly. Platinum said, and that's why they kept those phone records. So they have something on him. Exactly, Platt. Exactly. But it ain't enough. It ain't enough. Sherry said, and his 3 more little girls he touched. He testified on him in October. Sherry, he had his hands full. Thankful, exactly. Was done in the night will come out in the light. Yes, ma'am. I believe that. Sassy says the demon came out of Shannon because she couldn't handle the fact that the sicko loved precious little Naziah in his own twisted way. Jealousy pushed her to do the unthinkable. Sassy, that's it and that's all. Hey, D. Miss you, sis. I'm catching your replay after my live. I got home late. Hey, Nessie. Yo, Bay said, I can't do nothing but puff and shake my head. Straight facts, MOCA. Girl. Cassandra said, Queen Spirit, Roxy is so jealous of the attention Kawana and Janelle are getting. She willing to do anything for attention. Jealousy is the green eye monster. It's causing Roxy to lose her mind. Cassandra, she's going crazy. You hear me? She love you more, says she's going crazy. Out of control. Nikki said, Jazz, right. We know Lady was doing okay, working, but they was jealous of Lady. Therefore, they didn't give a fuck about baby girl neither. And they didn't. And they didn't. Bertha says, Roxy, it's not good, Roxy, to play with people money. People will come and find your ass. She must not know. Bertha, she must not know. But Bertha, she better be glad she in Detroit. She better be glad. TW says, I think she's causing chaos to get the attention of Shannon and Annette. TW, that's it right there. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all, TW. She's doing, Roxy's a distraction. Roxy is a distraction. That's it and that's all. And she's trying to take the attention off of Shannon and Annette. Because if Shannon and Annette goes under the bus, best believe they're pulling Roxy under the bus with her. She was part of the problem. Rox says, I'm sure when she hauled ass to Detroit, the family told Roxy what was up. She knew. She knew. Ocean Waves said, I'm sorry, but I just have real hate for these people. You ain't the only one. Ocean Waves, baby, you ain't the only one. You hear me? Valerie said, yep, Roxy plays both sides of the fence, and she's a two-faced heifer. Rox says, never leave kids with people who don't care for the mother. I would never. You understand? The Hustle Media, welcome, baby. Sabrina said Shannon hated that baby because Jarvis wanted her more. This, y'all, this is some sick shit. Terrific says, do you think he brainwashed her? And the longer he's away from them, the better. He'll start talking and tell on. He go tell Terrific. He tell it. Tell it. Yes, Miss Buell. Yes, baby. Yes, Miss Buell. Patricia says, in my opinion, that entire family knows what happened to baby girl. Patricia. I'm with you, Patricia. Patricia, wholeheartedly, I agree. Ocean Wave says, I need to see why Kim Worthy ain't doing a job. Kim Worthy, we want to know why you ain't doing your job, ma'am. Hey, Trent. Trent said I've been saying that. This was their plan for Roxy to play this role. When she walked in the house, Shannon and Roxy, that's what Shannon said, Trent. Shannon told Roxy, bitch, this wasn't a plan, what you're doing. Shannon told Roxy, bitch, this is not the plan. What are we doing? And Roxy decided to whisper. Roxy decided to whisper. That's when they made Mark D get out the kitchen. And they still failing Naziah. Jazz says Naziah had to grow up fast because no one was looking out for her. Nobody. And Roxy, bitch, you should have blisters on your ass long like you've been sitting in them bushes. All we need to know, Roxy, is where's Naziah? That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Yes, Nikki. Yes, Nikki. Charles, girl. Charles had his hand in it too. Nene says, Annette old lime, dried up, prune looking ass. Bunch of liars. Wendy said, wow, these kids didn't stand a chance. Not a chance, Wendy. Not a chance. Jazz says, oh, yeah. Kenyatta said on a platform that Annette was upset with Lady because Charles kept bothering her. Pure jealousy. That family is sick. Hey, Jennifer. Miss Buell. Miss Buell, you know MOCA be on it, girl. And my mods, too. Sabrina says, someone need to give Kim Worthy a subscription to MOCA Unfiltered. Fifi said this is the worst family ever. Fifi, and they are. They are. Platinum says, I think she caught Jarvis with Naziah one day, and he gave her some money, and then he just started giving her money all the time. And she just didn't say anything. Plat, I believe that. I believe that. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Right now, it's 316 of y'all in the chat. I'm over the time that I wanted to be here. But clearly, I'm giving y'all what y'all want. And that's my aim, to give the people what they want. And if you are inspired, or if you even appreciate what I'm bringing, you say like Auntie Loretta, you ain't gotta like me. You ain't gotta like me. Hit the subscribe button. Your girl is on a mission. Your girl is trying to make 3K. Hit the like button. Show your girl some love. Share and subscribe to live. Because there ain't no lies. Ain't no lies coming from MOCA's Unfiltered. You may not like my delivery, but you're going to learn that is the truth. You're going to learn that is the truth. Everything comes from here is raw. Everything. And damn sure unfiltered. Take it how you want it. You don't want your dirty laundry out in these streets. Clean it up first. Or just keep it off of these streets altogether. Raquel said it's crazy how these women, for lack of a better word, are fighting and hating each other instead of these perv men. Some sick women, Rock. Some sick women. Valerie says, old woman should be ashamed of herself, sleeping with somebody that could be her son. She slept with them all, Val. All of them. Cassandra says, MOCA, I live in Michigan near Detroit. Out of all the people I've heard discuss Nazia's case, you're the most honest. And you give us facts, Cassandra. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Yo, babe. Thank you, my love, for that. Thank you, my love, for that super chat. I appreciate you. Nikki says at this point, we know more. We know none of them whores gave a fuck about baby girl. Facts. Facts. Yo, babe says she tired. Yo, babe says she tired of them Detroit killers. Nene said Pinky and the brain going down. They didn't think this shit through. You not getting away with murder, girl. God watching you. They don't understand. Paula, right. Paula says just like everyone knew Lady was assaulted and they did nothing. See, Paula, is that shit right there. This ain't no new shit. That family, that bloodline of people, they knew to brush and sweep everything under the goddamn rug. This shit ain't just start with Nazia. It been going on. But when y'all were old enough to see what was going on, and y'all noticed what happened with Lady, again, nobody did nothing. Nobody said nothing. But y'all allowed Lady to be in the streets. Y'all allowed her to turn to drugs. Nobody took her in. Y'all knew she ran away. Nobody took her in. Nobody cared for her. But now all of a sudden, y'all so concerned. Y'all watch Lady in the streets suffer while being pregnant with Bari by Annette's husband. Y'all watched it. But y'all family, right? Y'all talked about it. But y'all family, right? Y'all talked about her. Didn't help her. Then she became who the hell she became. And now it ain't no turning back. Because Usher is who Usher is. So you guys, y'all need to stop pretending. Y'all need to stop trying to make America believe that y'all are that family that looks out. Look, Bertha, thank you for the cash app, sister. Thank you, thank you. Ebony, thank you, my love. Thank you for that cash app. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Mwah. Rachel said Roxy went with the color purple. Said she asked the family what was Nazia's favorite color. None of them responded. So she asked Lady. She said purple. If not for her, it wouldn't be no Nazia. Wow. I don't believe nothing come out of Roxy's mouth. I don't believe nothing that comes out of Roxy's mouth. Roxy's a liar. Roxy, hey, Rain, welcome, my love. Roxy is a known liar. The hustle media said Kim Worthy in them bushes. Kim Worthy, if you're in the bushes, hey, baby, how are you? Kim Worthy, if you're in those bushes, get out your notepad, mama. You got a few more to add to your list if they're not already there. You got to know Jarvis wasn't alone. You got to know that all of this abuse to this child started within the household long before Jarvis came along. So we're going to tell it, let's tell it. Hey, TZ. She said, hey, family, I'm here. Just at work. Auntie MOCA always keeping it up. Girl, I love you. No Cap says, who's to say he didn't touch all those kids? Because he had free access to roam freely throughout the house without a care in the world. No Cap. No Cap. That's it and that's all, no Cap. That's it and that's all. Nikki says, talking about you shouldn't have nothing to honor. Baby girl, if you're not family, if it was her family, they failed her. Get the fuck out of here. Nikki, that part. Roxy ain't shit. She always got something to say. Always got something to say. Explain to those people why you sold them balloons at a memorial. At a balloon release. Why would you sell balloons at a balloon release? But you got all the GoFundMe money. Why would you sell a bottle of water that was donated to you for the balloon release? Why would you sell anything at a memorial? At a balloon release. Why? And the sad part about it, none of her people were there. There was no Shannon. There was no Marquita. There was no Annette. There was no Jernell. There was no Kawana. But y'all family, right? Roxy, your ass going under. Patricia said, okay, Shannon, live your best life now, but you're about to be wearing them silver bracelets, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Jazz says, I really want to know why Naziah was at the hospital that one time. I wonder who took her. Jazz, if I remember correctly, when Naziah texted Jarvis, right? Hey, podcast, welcome to the chat booth. When Naziah texted Jarvis, and Naziah, don't mind me, I'm opening up a snack. When Naziah wanted Jarvis to go get the test, and Jarvis questioned when was the last time she saw a cycle, right? She said, the last time I went to the hospital. So what was the visit to the hospital for? Because I know damn well. I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing and be wrong. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to marinate on that until I get my facts straight. I'm not going to speculate, but that's not what I do. not going to speculate on why I think that child was in the hospital. Because if I can't give it to you raw, if I can't give it to you right, I ain't giving it to you. Miss Beale, that's my thought. But I don't want to verbalize that unless I'm certain. I don't. Look at my niece. My niece is a new member. Was at the hospital that one time. I wonder who took her, Jazz. I'm going to get back to you on that one, boo. The Hustle Media said the twins' daddy was as Usher. She was trying to run from that mess. But why leave your kids there? The Hustle Media. That's what I want to know. The Hustle Media. If you know you've lived in destruction and abuse and felt abandoned and was being neglected and being touched inappropriately, being forced to do things you ain't got no business doing at a certain age in life, right? And the end result to all of that was you ended up pregnant by a man that you call daddy. You ran away from that, right? You ran away from that. So if you know the abuse you suffered at the hands of them monsters, why would lady go and bring her children back there? I don't get it. Just knowing what she experienced at the damn hands of Annette, just that should have been motivation for her to be a better mama. Just that. Paula, they gotta let her walk. They gotta let her walk. They say they need her testimony. And that part I never understood. Because I've known prisoners. I've known prisoners to come to court and testify in shackles. So why is Shannon still walking around here? Detroit ain't shit. Denise says, because of the things that have been said, I believe the same thing. Naziah, this was not her first pregnancy. Wow. I believe that. I believe that with all my heart. Me says Paula that part. I don't get that Detroit Police Department haven't made more arrests. It's weird to me. To me too. Thankful said, yes, Jazz. Can't wait for the trial in October. God is going to reveal and expose everyone involved. Thankful. I can't wait either. I can't wait. Tanya said they're all benefiting off of Naziah. And it's a shame, Tanya, and it is. And it is. They talk about content creators benefiting off of Naziah. If they know, thank God this is a hobby for me. If they know what YouTube paid for a video, they will shut the fuck up. They will shut up and stop saying that everybody's benefiting off of Naziah. Bet y'all live fine with or without YouTube. So y'all can find some other shit to say. But we know for certain that Roxxy is benefiting off of Naziah. Cocoa Butter says, Shannon, no. She's up shit creek without a paddle. Your time is limited. Believe that. Exactly. Your blood basic plan evidence should have been enough to hold Roxy and Shannon for giving Roxy Nazaya's clothes. Exactly. That's my part right there. My part right there. Dom says Marvin already got his karma for choosing his wife over his child. Roxy, Shannon, and everyone else who failed her is next. And I can't wait to hear it. Dom, I want to be front and center. Because you're right. Marvin got his karma. Marvin got his karma. With 5%. Not arrest. It's about to get theirs. Denise says, the reason why I feel like Roxy knows is because she want to come in the public and speak for the police. If the police had something to say to the public, they wouldn't work to Roxy. Roxy thinks she could say what she say because Tommy wears a little uniform. If Roxy don't go sit them greasy pigskin lip ass down with that little juvenile wife she got, Roxy needs to be in jail as well. Roxy is a peddler. You got your old ass out here playing with children. No nonsense said he got over 40 other people against Jarvis. I'm looking for him to change his plea and take a plea deal for real. It ain't 40 other. They had 20 some before at the preliminary. The few others that they got is going to amount to 40. A bunch of imbeciles making money off a child that she don't even know, y'all. Debbie says, I can't wait until the house of cards start tumbling down. And okay, Antoinette, I spoke to a girl. I'm behind in this chat a lot. Let me take my ass way down because baby, we running. It's time for me to go. No fucks given. Hey, girl. Nessie said, money hungry, hippo Roxy, your time is up. You've been exposed. Of course. The hustle media says he did touch all those kids. Everyone he was around. That's how they keep ninjas around. He touched them. He touched them all. Patricia said we gotta do better. See something. Say something. Patricia, I agree wholeheartedly, baby. Enough is enough of this. How many more of our little kids do we have to discuss about no longer being here? Being abused and misused by the hands of the very people that supposedly care. People that supposedly love. No way. No way. No fucks given said ladies sacrificed Nazaya. And she did. That's why she can't take it. She left Vari to taunt Annette and Nazaya to take her place. No fucks given. Now that's a word. That's a word. Miss Bill says Annette weakening their kids. Then she took in power over their minds and put fear in them. Miss Bill, that's just what she did. That's just what she did. Annette controlled them all. I told y'all Annette was a madam. Teasy said the cupcakes was donated to Roxy and she sold them to Nazaya's supporters. Teasy, niece, she sold everything. Roxy had a balloon release. And I'm going to say that for all y'all in the bushes that ain't about that life and they ain't willing to come down and hear the truth. Y'all Roxy supporters. If Roxy was true to the game and really stood on business, you're doing a balloon release. Pull some money out the GoFundMe and do the release the right way. Because nobody knows what the money is for. Don't get those people to a balloon release that you jumped up and done in front of Joanna and Cornell. Oh, yeah. Kawana and Jernell, you jumped up in front of them to do a balloon release to make it appear. To make it appear that you're legit. But I encourage everybody. Jernell, Kawana. I encourage the both of you. From now until this trial begins, I challenge the both of you to just be quiet. Stay out of people's chat rooms. Stay off of platforms. And I say this with all due respect. Y'all put it out there. The things that y'all say, 9 times out of 10, y'all may mean no harm, right? And I respect everything y'all say. But it's gotten to the point, fast as y'all put it out of there, Roxy undermines y'all and she takes it in a whole nother direction. So the less you say, the less she knows. Again, Roxy, feel better, Queen Spirit. I know the feeling, baby. I know the feeling. Love you, girl. I'll reach out to you tomorrow. But back to Kawana and Jernell. I respect y'all opinions. I respect how y'all feel. But don't give Roxy ammunition to think she could play in y'all face. Roxy ain't shit. We've established all of that. The things that Roxy do and the things that Roxy say, she's taunting y'all for a reaction. And I would like to think that y'all ain't on that level to play them childish ass games with her. So we're not going to sit up here and let Roxy believe that she's that important because she's made this all about her. Roxy is a nobody. Roxy ain't got shit. Roxy never had shit. Roxy comes from a lineage of shit. And now Roxy is doing flips over GoFundMe in the name of a child that she never knew. ain't supposed to happen like this. This was not supposed to be the outcome. Because at the end of the day, it still was supposed to be all about Naziah. And Roxxy derailed everybody. Everybody. Because she's playing these childish games. She's playing these childish games. So if y'all gonna sit there, and allow Roxxy, who I believe is Eric Gambler's daughter, if y'all gonna let Roxxy play in your face, something is wrong. Because the more they put their nasty mess out here, the more I'm gonna play in their nasty mess. And I'm gonna feed them their own nasty mess and allow them to keep coming back, regurgitating off of their own shit. So at this point, Kawana, Janelle, let it go. Let it go. Y'all don't have to defend shit when it comes to Roxxy. Y'all don't have to defend shit when it comes to Kenya. Y'all don't owe loyalty to nobody but Naziah. Because at the end of the day, that's what we all here for. Justice for Naziah. That's how it started. And that's how we want it to end. Justice for Naziah. To hell with Roxxy. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to sit up here and go back and forth. But I will. Let me take that back. I'm going to retract that. Because that's the bitch I am. I will go back and forth with Marvin C's little sister. That I will do. But y'all don't have to. Y'all don't have to. I heard Kawana bragging on her children. That's a beautiful thing, Kawana. And right now, let that be your focus. Because Roxxy ain't it. The lies people tell ain't it. Kenya ain't it. Because what they're doing, they want you in the place that you're in. Because we're losing focus. It's not about Naziah anymore. It's becoming about self. And when it starts becoming about self, y'all losing focus, everybody losing focus, making it about self, that's when you put yourself out there to become commentary. Now y'all don't want to be commentary. Clean your shit up and do shit the right way. And remember, the reason that we all out here, the reason was Naziah. That's it and that's all. And y'all know we could go on and on and on with this. Podcast says Roxxy is a destruction. Podcast. She's worse than that. She's worse than that. Pookie says Roxxy don't even know that child, but they crying and making money off of her. That part. That part. And nothing ruffles my feathers more than knowing Roxxy's making money off of that child. Mimi says, I'm tired of people coming out of the woodworks with what they know. Yet they was quiet when it was happening. Shut the fuck up. All family members bite me. That's crazy. The hustle media says I respect Jarnell and Kawana. But that chick who channel, they keeping on, I don't know, MOCA. Hustle media. I respect all content creators. And I respect all content creators that open up their platform and allow people to have a voice. We all could learn to agree to disagree. We may not like a person. We may not like what they stand for. We may not like the shit that they deliver, right? And we may look at people side-eye. But hustle media, let me just say this. You know what's the easiest way around that? If you feel someone is not giving good vibes, it could be me. There's a million other chats wide open. Pass my black ass up and go to somebody else. That's all I can say. We all have a right. Teasy said, yep, they sold everything that was donated for baby girl. Roxxy ain't shit. Nessie said, MOCA, Roxxy lied like that 1974 rug still in front of my granny floor model TV. Girl, shut your mouth. Good night, Gloria. Love you, girl. Gloria, we'll see you tomorrow, my love. Same time, sweetheart. Same place, because you know this, y'all know tonight was a continuation from last night, right? And just like tonight was a continuation from last night, tomorrow is going to be a continuation from the night, because y'all got so much more to say. And believe it or not only do y'all have things to say, I got things to say too. Because this shit ain't right. We're here for Naziah. Justice for Naziah. So today is Wednesday. MOCA's been doing what she do, right? So tomorrow, guys, tomorrow being Thursday, how about tomorrow we continue this? And in the process of continuing this, we're going to make it. We're going to make it an open panel night. Y'all, we haven't had one of those in a long time. We're going to do open panel. And y'all come up here and you do what you do. Because, you know, y'all know we enjoy one another. We have fun when we do what we do. So that's what tomorrow is going to bring. Tomorrow is going to be an open night tomorrow. where you all can come up here and speak your piece, say what you say and do what you do. And I'll just let tomorrow be about you. Oh, terrific. I'm terrific. See, terrific, you ain't right. Terrific. We need a party. But girl, we got to get shit right before we give another party. I know you saw them people snatch my channel, girl. I mean, they snatched the video. So, party coming soon. Party is definitely coming soon. And y'all know we're going to do a little something special once we get to that milestone. But again, hey, Shelly, girl, you're late. You're late. We're getting out of here. We've been here actually 3 hours. Shout out to my replay gang. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. Again, my subscribers, my supporters, you bush watchers. Let me say this. There would be no me without you. Nessie says, while up here staging, while up here stinging Roxxy big lip ass, my nose running like a faucet. I can't catch up. I tell you, I'm sick as ever, but I had to come chill with my people. Nessie, girl, we love you. We love you. We love you. Nene says, no weapon formed against any of us in this chat shall prosper in Jesus' name. Amen, amen, and amen. So guys, on that note, I'm going to say good night. I'm going to also say that I will see you guys here tomorrow, same time, doing what we do. Because y'all know, when y'all come to Nola BELLE'S, when y'all come to MOCA Unfiltered, y'all are home. Not purple, Nene, pink. Not purple hearts. Her color is pink. When y'all come to MOCA's Unfiltered, y'all are home. So tonight was Naziah's night. We're exposing all these demons and all these holes on behalf of Naziah. So if you guys could make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, throw up some pink hearts in a chat for Naziah. We're going to go out here. We're going to leave out of here tonight. Say a prayer. Say a prayer for me, because I definitely will say one for you. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. God bless you all. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everyone that blessed me with cash apps. Everyone that blessed me with super chats and super stickers. I love you all. God bless. And we will be back tomorrow doing the same thing.
Welcome to the vibe where the bells take the stage. New Orleans flavor with a modern day wave. It's real, it's raw, it's the place to be. Let the good times roll, come vibe with me. We're serving style stories and soulful grace. Every video's a journey, every bell's in a place. From the heart, oh, welcome to the vibe. It's where the bells unite, bringing all the energy, shining so bright. Whether you're new or you're back again, it's love, it's family, let the fun begin. We're here to connect, bring joy to your day. Style, soul, and stories in a unique way. From New Orleans roots to the world we inspire. Every click, every view takes us higher and higher. This is your space where you can feel free. A community built with authenticity. So grab your coffee, hit play, and unwind. Your seat at the table is one of a kind. Like, comment, subscribe, it's your time to shine. Be part of the family, one of a kind. Whether it's your first time or you've been here before, we got so much love waiting for you and more. Mocha's Nola BELLE'S, where the queens unite. Serving southern charm with a touch of that spice. We're about that love, we're about that style. Come along for the ride and stay for a while.
for you. If you're new, pull up, make yourself at home. This is where we vibe, where the bells have grown. And if you're returning, thanks for coming through. We wouldn't be here without queens like you. We're serving you content that uplifts and inspires, from beauty and life hacks to chasing desires. This is more than a channel, it's where magic begins. Together we rise, together we win. Like, comment, subscribe, it's your time to shine. Be part of the family, one of a kind. Whether it's your first time or you've been here before, we got so much love waiting for you and more. MOCA's Nola, bells where the queens unite. Serving southern charm with a touch of that spice. We're about that love, we're about that style. Come along for the ride and stay for a while. Oh, MOCA's Nola bells, it's the vibe for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Every little click shows how much you care. We're building this space, making something divine. Welcome to the bells, you're already in line. So if you're new, welcome, glad you stopped by. And to the OG fam, your reason we fly. Hit that button, subscribe, and come back again. It's MOCA's Nola bells where the magic begins.
Good night, everybody. I love you all. And I'll see you guys, God spare, tomorrow.